Bonsoir tout le monde. Mon Pandaro s'est bloqué dans une position un peu bizarre. Là, on a recalibré le Pandaro. Bonsoir tout le monde. Je continue un peu de Night of the Rabbit, la nuit du lapin. J'avais pas envie de faire de Danganronpa. J'ai eu une semaine de boulot assez rude parce que reprendre le rythme, c'est chaud. On doit se lever à 5 h le matin. Donc j'en profite. Petit samedi soir tranquille. Alors, petit résumé de la dernière fois. Oui, ne plante pas s'il te plaît. Donc Jerry, que nous jouons là, notre sympathique petit garçon qui rêve d'être magicien, a fait exploser une carotte, ça a appelé un coffre magique. De ce coffre magique, il y a un lapin qui est sorti de notre chapeau. Lapin qui est marquis. À tes souhaits, petit nain. Et du coup, on a passé un portail dans un arbre. On est arrivé là où on était, mais en plus petit. Et donc, il faut qu'on prépare une fête.
Oops, wait a minute. There's something under the board. A card, but a really unusual one.
Oh, j'ai gagné une carte. Ah, mais je l'avais déjà celle-là. Bref. Et du coup, on a fait plein de petites missions. On a construit un bateau en feuilles. On a soigné un monsieur le nain. Mur de pierre.
Did you bring Anya's medicine for my dwarf cold?
Mais non, ça j'avais déjà fait. Ok. On va voir si... Oui. Bah voilà. Effectivement, il a meilleure mine, notre nain. Et donc, il va nous faire du jus bleu. Donc ça c'est fait, il ne reste plus que les invitations à
You
faire.
must be kidding. A shortcut. Couldn't somebody have told me that sooner?
Oh, une enveloppe. Mettre l'invitation dans une enveloppe.
Now the invitation is in the envelope.
Et donc, on peut mettre le timbre sur l'enveloppe.
The marquee seller can only stick it to a sealed envelope with an invitation inside.
Ah, zut.
Yeah. The envelope's no longer sticky. It won't stay closed. No, it's...
Bah oui, on a un escargot tout collant.
The snail did a good job sealing the envelope. I think I'd better let it go on its way now. Bye, shimmering snail.
Au revoir, petit escargot. Et donc, est-ce que maintenant je peux? Oui, on peut mettre un timbre dessus.
Whoa! The stamp made a zillion copies of the invitation. They hardly fit in my backpack now.
Et oui, effectivement. Alors, on va prendre du café.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like coffee.
C'est chez le nain. J'espère que je suis assez rapide. Est-ce que je peux pas mettre le feu à la bicyclette parce qu'elle est faite en allumettes?
You're not just gonna pour it on the ground, are you? Anya's coffee is wood famous and so good. Her?
We're going to use it to free your bike.
We are? In that case, what are you waiting for?
Ta-dam!
It worked! See, Plato?
Thank you, Jerry. Now I can finally get back in the saddle and deliver the mail. I heard you would like to send out invitations.
Yep.
Yes. I'm supposed to send invitations for the Treetop Festival to all the citizens of Mousewood.
Really? That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out, and you've already helped me out more than once. I'll be waiting for you here. Bring me your invitations and I'll distribute them for you.
Thanks, Plato.
No, I need to thank you. You helped me even though you didn't know me. You're a true tree walker. Her?
T'as un vrai pote. On est pote avec une grenouille. Alors on va lui donner notre pile d'invitation. Hop, tiens.
Could you deliver this for me?
That's a lot of invitations. But friends are supposed to help each other out, and you've already helped.
T'as déjà dit.
Her?
Oh.
I'd better get going. There's so much to do.
Yep.
Like I always say, a single hop is not that hard.
Allez, Plateau.
And many hops in a row can get you anywhere. But we could use my bike as well.
Your bicycle?
Sure, if you want to travel faster through Mousewood and its surroundings. Just call on me. Then I'll give you a ride on my mail bike.
Oh, c'est cool
Just
ça.
use this clicker frog with one of the golden post horns that you find everywhere in Mousewood. Whenever you're in a hurry, just sound its legendary call. Then I'll come flying by on my faithful bike and take you wherever you need to go.
Flying?
Riding, I mean.
Wow, thank you.
But I won't do this for just anyone, so keep it to yourself.
No problème.
And where would you like to go now? Woohoo! Hello, Jerry. Well, where to?
Ah, c'est cool. Porte, jardin, port du bois, centre-ville, ouais. Derrière l'hôtel de ville, le mur du bourgeois aussi. Arbre sentier, temps marécageux. Nous, dessous, nous on est à la station radio. Rive et bureau de poste. Arbre froid. Poisson, champ de racines, ouais, regarde la maison. Arbre froid, non. Rive et bureau
The
de
river's
poste.
burst its banks there. I'm afraid I can't take you.
Ah, et l'arbre froid.
I'm afraid I can't take you.
Ah. Allez, on va au centre-ville.
Let's go. Hang on tight, Jerry.
C'est
See
pratique
you
ce truc.
later.
Toujours une explosion quand je
Just a
l'appelle.
sec.
Bah, elle est mignonne, Anya.
Welcome back.
About the blue juice.
How wonderful. Uli's medicine is bound to work. Customers have been asking for days when there'll be blue juice again. And we're going to need lots of blue juice for the early Treetop Festival.
See you later.
Take care.
Donc ça, c'est réglé. Alors, on va quand même vérifier notre petit journal. Sont terminés, Marquis va être fier. Ouais, ça c'est bon, ça c'est fait, tout ça c'est fait. On va le dire à Marquis. Marquis de Otto.
Jerry, you have sent the invitations and ordered the blue juice, and in doing so, you have healed a dwarf, rescued little Ursula, and experienced much more. You are indeed developing into a genuine tree walker. Now we will begin with the magical part of your training.
And then comes the Treetop Festival. We're looking forward to the blue juice, so hurry up with your training, Nestling.
Ever since I can remember, the Treetop Festival has been held here once a year. Ooh, it serves to celebrate kindness, family, and courage, and most definitely not magic.
Isn't it now? Go forth, young hazelnut.
On va dans les tableaux. Cool. C'est beau.
What is this place?
The Hall of Apprentices. A living place, created by magic. Hidden between two moments in time.
But is it supposed to be so cold in here?
I feel it too. It seems that no one has been here for far too long. And even in Mousewood, almost no one remembers us. Only the elderly.
How long's it been since you were last here?
Too long, it seems. It's up to us to keep the tradition alive. The Hall of Apprentices is a place of transition. Your training begins here, today, and it will end here. Everything takes place under the protection of the first tree.
The first tree? Is it this one?
That is only a statue. The first tree is the oldest tree in this region. It watches over the woods, over the portal trees. It holds this world together. Trees like it are so old that they already exist in other spheres. Their roots reach into dreams, into fantasy.
So where is the first tree?
You may have already visited it in your dreams, but the clearing in which it stands is concealed. The paths which lead there are hidden, like this room. Once your training is complete, I will lead you to the clearing. That is the tradition. But first, you must finish your training. And to do that, we must get this thing working.
First tree.
Alors, qu'est-ce que t'as? Ah, on a une grenouille musicale. C'est vrai qu'on a un autocollant. On a un feu du bleu vide. On a du cobalt. On a beaucoup de choses dans notre inventaire. On peut interagir avec beaucoup de choses. J'aimerais bien, c'est joli quand même, avoir un arbre comme ça, même si c'est qu'une statue, et ça fait une voûte.
Where is that light coming from? That isn't the sun, is it? It's kind of creepy the way they stare at you. I wonder who they all are. It's kind of I wonder.
But no.
No idea what that is, but there are two of them. It must belong to that machine. Looks like Mum's new hairdryer.
Yes, very funny. But now I have to make this work, so don't bother me, okay?
Sure thing.
It was working just fine the last time.
There's a ball stuck in the glass tube.
Ah, je vois.
Something is wrong.
Quoi d'autre?
The first tree. Somehow this stone tree radiates something very good and warm, even though it's so cold here.
Alors oui, on va voir déjà les deux
It
moitiés.
doesn't quite fit.
Est-ce que les moitiés, on peut faire quelque chose avec
I
ça?
can't get the ball out that way.
But no.
Fits.
Not bad at all. But the thing still won't work.
Laisse-moi mettre l'autre moitié.
There.
But now let me get back to work. It was working just fine the last time.
There's a ball stuck in the...
Est-ce qu'avec la...
That doesn't need to be spoon.
Avec la cuillère,
I
je peux y
can't
arriver?
get the ball out.
Alors, avec la cuillère, ça marche pas. Peut-être avec le bâton?
I can't get...
Non plus. Là, j'avais récupéré mon
I
grappin.
can't get the ball. I better be careful.
We must hurry. Not now. I'm sorry. I just need time to straighten this out.
Okay.
Why is this all stuck?
I can't get the ball. No.
Avec du fromage.
I can't get the ball. Wow, the mouse with the backpack gave it.
On va déjà sauvegarder.
No.
It's kind of I wonder who...
That's impossible.
That doesn't need any...
Nothing is impossible.
A stick won't help him.
We must hurry.
A stick won't help. A stick won't... I can't get... Rose hips. Rose hips are cool, but... Rose hips...
Qu'est-ce que ça pourrait être?
Rose hips are cool. Rose hips are... No, I'd better be... Hey, I think this chunk of metal is magnetic. Let's see if it's as easy as fishing change out of the gutter.
Ah oui, c'est un gros morceau de cobalt.
It worked!
J'ai gagné une bille. Cool.
That looks better already, but something is still missing.
Ah, it works! Wonderful! Ah, you did a great job.
T'as disparu où,
The
Marquis?
electromagical apparatus is uncoupled from the flow of time. It processes information from the past and future and prints it out in pictures on cards pressed from the leaves of portal trees.
Ok, donc il fait des cartes du passé et du futur qu'il imprime. Salut Plume!
Of course.
Ok, on prend les cartes. Marquis, pourquoi t'as disparu? On voit plus tes sous-titres. Donc on a un jeu de cartes.
These 16 cards can already tell you a lot about your training, if you understand how to read them. But these cards are like dreams. Everyone should interpret them for themselves.
Ok, donc les cartes
The machine.
Unusual.
parlent de
Another
notre
card.
progrès,
What does it show?
mais c'est comme des rêves, donc faut savoir les interpréter et chacun l'interprète comme il veut. Et donc on a une carte de plus.
But that's me.
Extremely unusual. What could that mean?
Donc il se demande ce que ça veut dire.
Ooh. Somebody's floating there. That's a ghost.
A ghost, Jerry? I don't think so. Or have you left your body behind for good this time, Magician of Mousewood?
I can feel my leg going numb not far from
Donc
here.
c'est un magicien.
No, I appear to have retained my body, even if it isn't getting any younger, and its scars are itchy. Tell me, Marquis, how did you escape?
Escape, Magician? I bring an apprentice. I'm pleased to see you, and to know that the Hall of Apprentices is protected.
Ah, donc il dit qu'il a amené un apprenti.
You are bringing an apprentice. Tell him he shall visit me in my house.
Et donc il y a un bug qui fait
What
que
does the
Marquis on ne voit
floated
pas.
man want from me?
He's the guardian of the portals.
Donc c'est le gardien
Your
des
training
portails.
begins.
Ok.
Take the key, Jerry.
Donc notre entraînement a commencé, il faut prendre la clé. Ok, on le fait.
You must visit the Magician of Mousewood. It won't be easy to wake him, but soon after, you'll learn your first spell.
Donc on va prendre notre premier sortilège. Ok. Comment ça va, Plume?
They're back.
Oh,
Seek the lock to the key which the ghost lost in the Hall of Apprentices. Behind the door, you'll meet an old friend of mine. See you soon.
Ok, donc faut chercher une serrure. J'ai peut-être une idée. Ici. Que le symbole ressemblait beaucoup au symbole que le fantôme portait. Hé hé.
Yikes! The key just dissolved into thin air. But now the door is open. What sort of place is this? Everything is so huge. It's enough to make you dizzy.
C'est bizarre la stèle en pierre, elle bouge.
This stone looks strange.
this is a picture column from the Hall of Apprentices.
Oh, where did that voice come from? It sounds familiar.
In the Hall of Apprentices, there is a column for every apprentice who was trained here in these woods. But this one here was spat out by the Hall a long time ago. I found it deep in the woods, and now I'm trying to unravel its secret. Banishment by the Hall caused the picture to burst into 32 magic drops of dew, which are now spread all over Mousewood. Those who are able to understand the whisper of the rocks can ask the column itself how many drops are still missing. If someone collected all 32 drops, the dew could form the image of the expelled apprentice.
That sounds exciting.
Ouais, il y a une gouttelette là-haut.
And another. Another one of those stickers.
Hihi, il est mignon.
In the Hall of Apprentices, but this one I've banished those who are able to if
Wow!
Ouh.
Wow! A gigantic living room for a giant. Although seeing as I'm the size of a mouse, maybe it's not so big after all. I wonder who lives here. Ugh, it smells a bit like old socks in here.
Oh, du chocolat.
A giant chunk of chocolate. I also took the tinfoil. Wow, this is high.
Une serviette.
I'll take that. Still smells okay. There's also a bed here for little people. We have a plant like that at home too. Too bad. I can't move the stick with my hands. Otherwise it would reach to the clock.
Alors, est-ce qu'on a quelque chose? Donc, la serviette, sinon?
That doesn't need a napkin.
Ok.
Silver foil won't help here.
Ok. C'est du papier résistant à la chaleur.
We have a plant like that at home. Too bad. I can't. Uh-oh. I'd say that worked pretty well.
Coucou Zette.
It's enormous. When it rings, it must make a humongous noise. It's enormous. When it
Oui, grosse semaine. Enfin, c'est surtout reprendre le rythme qui est dur.
It looks like that's the thing that goes cuckoo. It smells like my model train. I'd better not touch it with my bare hands.
Repos ce soir, on se fait un point and click. Exactement. Alors, est-ce que avec le fût, je peux récupérer cette
No.
goutule dans ma tasse, peut-être?
I'm sure my mug is an all-purpose weapon. I'm sure my mug.
Ok. Avec la cuillère.
That doesn't need.
T'es gossant, toi. Pas récupérer à main nue, là.
Silver foil.
Ah, avec la serviette, peut-être.
It smells like my model train. I'd better not.
Hop là, ça c'est fait.
The cuckoo didn't do anything. I think the clock is broken. Oh, great.
J'ai occupé quoi depuis la fin de la dernière fois? Du coup, on avait réussi à avoir notre jus bleu vu qu'on a soigné le nain, donc il restait plus que les invitations à faire. Donc j'ai récupéré une enveloppe vide, j'ai mis l'invitation dedans. Avec l'escargot, j'ai pu sceller l'enveloppe. Et quand j'ai mis le timbre dessus, l'enveloppe avec l'invitation s'est multipliée. Mais genre, il y avait des milliers de lettres après. Donc ensuite, j'ai pris du café chaud pour faire fondre la glace sur la bicyclette du facteur. Je lui ai donné les invitations. Et en même temps, j'ai gagné le droit de l'appeler si je veux me déplacer rapidement. Voilà. Donc ensuite, je suis allée voir Marquis. Marquis m'a emmené dans le hall des apprentis, où on a réparé la machine, qui m'a donné plein de cartes. Que d'ailleurs, je ne vois pas dans mon inventaire, mais c'est pas grave. Et donc, il m'a renvoyé ici en disant faut que j'aille voir son pote le magicien de la forêt. Voilà.
The joint is rusted. It won't move.
Un joint rouillé, nous avons de l'huile.
There, now it's fixed.
De rien.
It's enormous. When it
Oui, j'ai compris. Allez, raccroche ton truc.
Now the cookie should have a voice again. Oh, something fell out of the clockwork. Well, it's probably not an important part.
C'est jamais important. Ton panda fait la tête ce soir? Ah bon? Il est comme d'habitude, hein, pourtant. Je suis fatiguée, donc je souris pas tout le temps non plus.
Wow,
Peut-être pour ça.
that was loud. Let's see if it woke the giant.
J'ai tous mes muscles qui sont fatigués. Même ceux du visage.
Oh man, he's still asleep. Hey, wake up!
Oui, je pense que là, il s'est réveillé. Ah, ça lui arrive qu'il se bloque.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean for that to happen.
Il y a des petits lags sur le jeu aussi, j'ai remarqué. Oh, bonjour monsieur.
Hello? I was just trying to repair your clock so I could...
Did your teacher tell you to do that?
No. Why would he?
Oh, Marquis.
Old magician of Mousewood. I see my apprentice has...
Did you put him up to that?
No, really.
All right. Ow, my head. Wait 1 second.
Il s'est mangé un coucou suisse sur la tête quand même, le pauvre. Ah.
I bid you welcome, Jeremiah Hazelnut. So, you are the rabbit's new apprentice.
A tree walker in the making, indeed.
Oh, so you aren't a ghost.
No, not really.
Aro Molina, the magician of Mousewood, is a master of active sleep. When he sleeps, his waking spirit goes wandering.
Wow, that's cool.
Perhaps one day he can instruct you in his art.
Aro. No one has spoken that name in a long time.
On m'a livré une lettre chez lui.
It has been a long time, a very long time, since an apprentice has been trained in Mousewood.
Really? That long?
We should make ourselves somewhat more comfortable, old friend. Young Hazelnut, I hear that you have already proven yourself as a tree walker in Mousewood. Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals, you will learn a spell.
Cool.
Wow, that sounds exciting.
But first, there is something you need to return.
What's that?
Pardon me, but I think you have my book.
Oh, yeah, the mouse with the backpack gave it to me.
Thank you. It is very valuable to me. Now, I would like to write one about you. I collect stories, you know.
Ok.
Who was that? Oh, he seemed familiar to me.
Bah oui,
I
c'est lui
can't
qui
recall
t'a fait
why.
passer le portail.
Only a wood sprite, a close acquaintance of mine. You should rest, Jerry. This has been a long day for you. Rest for a little while.
Ah, c'est vrai qu'on a fait beaucoup de choses.
If you say so. Aye.
Ah, il s'endort vite quand même.
And he's asleep.
Old friend, what in all the worlds are you doing here?
I am training a tree walker.
That is not what I meant. I say this in all friendship. It is impossible for you to be here, believe me.
Nothing is impossible.
Donc c'est dire qu'il s'est passé quelque chose que Marky ne se souvient pas. Dans le jeu, plante pas. Merci.
You slept all night.
Yeah, but not too well. I miss my bed.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Your next test will be to pass the 4 portals of Mousewood. Behind each of the portals,
Oui,
you
tu
will
l'as déjà
learn a
dit.
spell.
Okay.
From now on, you can switch back and forth between day and night by sleeping in a hammock or reading this magic book.
Utilisez le livre des alternances nuit-jour à droite de l'inventaire pour passer de jour à nuit. Ok.
It can enthrall you for hours, making time appear to pass in an instant.
Return to the portal tree through which we came to Mousewood. There you will learn your first spell.
I'm sure you already have your cards, don't you, Jerry?
Yes.
Do you know how to play quartets?
Yeah. No.
No.
I will show you.
Oh.
A new game, a new chance.
You can use the magic cards from the Hall of Apprentices to play a game. Here in Mousewood, the game is known as quartets. This game consists of 32 cards belonging to 8 quartets, or families, and of course 4 cards per quartet.
Okay.
If you do not yet have 32 cards, the other player will lend you some to make your deck complete.
Okay.
The goal of the game is to obtain as many complete quartets as possible. Every player starts with 10 cards. The 12 remaining cards lie concealed in the stack and will be picked up later.
C'est comme un jeu de 7 familles en gros.
Choose a card.
It's your turn. You now get to ask for one of the other player's cards, but only cards from quartets where you own at least 1 card yourself.
Okay.
First pick the family and then the card. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for which you want to ask.
Donc en
Let's
gros,
see what card you've got there.
donc ça c'est les familles, comme on peut voir là-haut dans le coin, et le nombre de symboles qu'il y a, c'est le numéro de la carte. Ok. On va demander cette famille. J'aimerais la numéro 1.
I'm sure you've got this card.
If the other player doesn't have the card you asked for, then you draw a card from the stack, and it's the other player's turn to ask for one of your cards. If the other player has the card you asked for, then you receive the card and get to keep
C'est le jeu de
asking.
cette famille,
So
quoi.
you see, it's important to remember which cards you've already asked for and which cards the other player has taken from you so far. This will allow you to predict with some certainty what cards are in the other player's hand. The better your memory, the better your chances of winning. Remember,
C'est-à-dire, je vais pas être
play
bonne
with those
joueuse.
cards, but their true worth does not lie in gambling. Still, I wish you luck.
Terrific.
Ah, cool.
Let's see what card you've got there.
Hmm.
I'm sure you've got this card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
Ok, donc il a pas celle-là. Par contre, il a une comme ça.
This card. I bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Ah, donc il a la 2.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Ah.
Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Eh bah dis donc.
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Well played.
Hey hey.
Let's see.
Donc il a déjà tiré 2 cartes. Il m'a demandé la 1, il m'a demandé la 4.
I'm sure you've got this card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card.
Hmm.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Non.
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it. I was so sure that would work.
Ah, il a la 3 alors. Cool.
Got a quartet.
Hé, j'en ai un.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card.
Hmm.
Opponent asks for a card.
Hmm.
Opponent asks for a card.
Hmm. Il va gagner.
Oh no.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent
Salut,
asks for a
Scorbrut.
card.
Mais il va me piquer toutes mes cartes.
Oh no.
Bah, si je t'embête, tu me le dis, hein, je joue plus
Draw a
moi.
card. Opponent's quartet. That's it. Too bad. You lose.
Bah en même temps, j'avais aucune chance face à lui, hein, j'ai l'impression.
Ooh, this isn't so easy.
Here in Mousewood, people like to play cards. If the people of Mousewood see your cards, they will be very eager to play with you. You can also find additional secret cards, such as this.
But that's Mum.
Indeed. Remember, there are 4 cards in each quartet, just as there are 4 portal trees, inseparably connected. This star map can show you where they lie. Your mother is the second card.
Ah,
in
il
your
me l'a donné,
quartet.
merci.
And the other 2?
You will understand my words soon enough, and then everything will change.
Hmm. Mais est-ce que ça veut dire... je vais dans les bonus. Collection bonus. J'ai le jeu de cartes.
Take your seats.
Ok, j'ai rien fait, j'ai juste
Opponent
cliqué.
asks for a card. Draw a card. Choose a card.
I'm sure you've got this card. Oh, rats.
Je compte les frères.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your
Bonne
turn.
soirée à toi, Plume. Merci d'être passé.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Well played.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card.
Excellent.
Désolée si vous entendez
I'm sure
bruit
you've
de
got this
dehors.
card. I was so sure that would work.
Draw a card.
Donc si tu regardais tes cartes à la place, il y a un sauvage qui vient de défier, faut
Asks for a
croire.
card.
Apparemment, ouais.
Opponent asks for a card.
Ah, elle m'a piqué mes cartes.
Opponent's quartet.
Brrr.
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see what card you've got there. I'm sure you've got this card. Very well.
Quartet.
Let's see what card you've got there. This card. I bet you've got it. Just you wait.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Ah, il m'a piqué toutes mes cartes.
Opponent asks for a card.
Mais ils ont le troisième œil ou quelque chose pour voir mes cartes?
Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. Opponent's quartet. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Draw a card. Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card. Draw a card. It's your turn.
This card. I bet you've got it. Haha! Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card. Very well. Let's see. I'm sure you've got this card.
Terrific.
Let's see. This card. I bet you've got it. Oh, rats.
Draw a card.
Got a quartet.
Hehe.
Opponent's turn. Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Brrr.
Opponent's quartet. Opponent asks for a card.
Ouais, il va tout me piquer, quoi.
Opponent asks for a card. Opponent asks for a card.
Bah, on peut quitter, hein. Il va tout me piquer, là, c'est clair. Bref, collection. Si je vais dans Quatuor. Ah bah voilà. Là, je peux les voir. Force de la volonté, empereur de la mer froide. Dans le temps les plus obscurs se sentiront plus forts. Entre couleurs d'écorce. Feuilles, j'en ai une. Là, j'ai les 4. J'ai les 4 aussi. Là, j'en ai que 1. Ah, c'est pour ça que du coup, on voit pas l'image. Comme ici. Voilà, c'est ça. Okay. J'ai super bien le grognement de Pandarou. Merci, merci, c'était beaucoup d'entraînement.
good day.
More like good night.
What are you doing here?
I guard the city by night. That way everyone feels safe and can sleep in peace. Some have reported a fox roaming around the fields near the brook bridge. If I see it, I can poke it or sound the alarm. I also make sure the glow nuts in the city are still working.
Ah, those glowy nuts that are always surrounded by lightning bugs.
Lightning bugs? Oh, you mean fireflies. I like fireflies. Our family makes the nuts by hand. The juice in the nuts glows like a female firefly.
Ah, I see.
Yes, it's a bit odd, but that attracts the little guys.
I'd really like to have a nut like that.
Me too. I don't have one at home myself. Unfortunately, they're very expensive, except for the town council and the Hare family. Hardly anyone can afford them, but now and then I look in on the Hare family when they're celebrating. When I see all the glow nuts and happy faces there, it warms my heart, no matter how cold the night is.
T'as pas encore opéré au travail avec ton costume d'humain? Nope.
What a weird statue. There's a little stone face in the crystal. And some kind of amber thing. I hear a fine sound. Very, very softly. Like someone flicked a glass. Uh-oh. I think Conrad is still awake. Hello? Mr. Conrad Owl?
No,
Your caramel-colored fur.
Ah, il dort les yeux ouverts.
just like toffee fudge.
I think he's asleep.
Yum.
Ah, je peux monter là-haut maintenant.
Just dusty old papers. Hey, a playing card.
Hé hé. J'ai trouvé une carte. Vous allez voir les yeux tout secs. Ça reste un hibou, hein.
Perfect for a pelican. A deadly battle pelican. Sir Beakhead.
Ah, je peux monter là-haut du coup.
Oh man, it's really dark up here. And cold too. At home, I'm not allowed to climb around on rooftops. At home, I'd be reading comics under the covers with a flashlight now. I could get to the tree by climbing over the branch, but it's way too dark up here. One false step and I'd rather not think about it. Whoa, it looks a lot higher up here than it did from below.
Ok.
This armor could have been made for a sparrow, or a mouse with an ice cream cone in its face. Sort of a summer armor. Locked. I'll just go in through the window.
Ah, ok, c'est pour ça qu'il te permet de passer par là. Oh, il y a du monde.
Do you think it'll be better than building a shelf?
From what Church Mouse Senior's told me, it'll be even better than planning a bench.
Hello, Mr. Church Mouse.
Oh, it's you. The boy with the hat and the tight purse strings. Don't worry, this time Junior isn't after your piggy bank, he's after your sanity. The best magician in Mousewood will make you doubt your own mind when he achieves the impossible.
Mais des gouttes dans les yeux. Alors, ton fils est aussi magicien et je crois pas. Comment sont les affaires? Va te faire cuire un œuf, je dois y aller. Comment sont les
How's
affaires?
business?
Va être gentil.
Super! when I'm enjoying my well-deserved retirement on Coconut Palm Island, Junior shouldn't have to worry. This show will give him a second source of income, along with dealing in things, stuff and junk. Cash is bound to start pouring in soon. We also had a darling green crack beetle. A real crowd puller, let me tell you. Unfortunately, it ran off the day before yesterday. Junior almost caught it.
A green beetle, Your son is a magician too? I don't believe it.
Yes, pretty amazing, isn't it? You thought there was no such thing as magic.
No, I just meant...
You will be proven wrong.
But I didn't say that.
When the great Church Mouse Jr. mysteriously empties this glass of water without touching it.
Well, I can't wait. Maybe I'll learn another one of my 4 spells here. Eh? Is the water level going down? How long is this going to take?
Could you maybe put the nut in the water glass? Sometimes Junior has a bit of stage fright.
Okay.
At last, someone's coming on stage.
Hey, Jerry!
We didn't know you were performing here too.
I'm just helping out.
Put the nut in the glass and stop stealing the show from Junior.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Whoa! Completely soaked up. The glass is almost dry.
That's darn handy if you have to drain something.
I could really use a nut like that.
Indeed, it is magic. Please, not too much applause.
I think that's usually called sleight of hand.
Pardon.
Thank you for your kind attention. You can now see Junior every evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Junior.
So, did Junior find the nut, or where does he come in?
No idea.
Je viens de prendre Jenny le clou, détective sur GOG. Je me le teste plus tard. L'annonce sur Switch m'a fait rappeler que le jeu est aussi sur PC. Je crois que je me l'avais aussi remarqué sur PC, ou alors c'était sur Steam, je sais pas. Quand Dr. Ian a fait Agent A, je me souvenais plus que je l'avais et pas encore fait. Oh.
Can I borrow your water nut?
The water nut? But that is Junior's most popular trick.
It's also his only trick, isn't it?
You mean Junior should expand his repertoire?
Exactly. Or better still, perform without a nut.
Without a nut? Oh, that is a revolutionary concept that has never been attempted in Mousewood. All right. I always say laughing customers are paying customers. So show me a show that makes the audience laugh. If it works, we'll swap your program for the water nut.
Okay. You want jokes? I'll improvise for you.
Improvisons des
Well
blagues.
then, good luck.
Voyons voir.
And now, opening for the wonderful Church Mouse Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry!
Are we getting the nut again?
No, now it's time for a laugh.
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this.
I know what you mean.
Here it comes. Well, why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh non.
What? You can't be serious.
Our cousin Henry lives on the road. At least that's where he used to live. Now he lives in the hospital.
Oh, I didn't know.
Les blagues des animaux ici, ça ne marche pas.
It's all right.
But it isn't funny either.
Get off the stage.
Again, I'm sorry.
No offence taken. He didn't mean it like that.
I know.
Jerry, you can't tell road jokes to hedgehogs. Everybody knows that. Here, take the paper and pencil and go look for good jokes. Jokes that the local audience can appreciate.
Okay, that's probably a good idea. Thanks.
J'ai bu un schluck il y a pas longtemps.
break a leg. I have to go.
Break a leg? Is that supposed to be funny? What strange children some parents have. Isn't that right, Junior? Exactly. Don't worry, this time Junior isn't after your piggy bank, he's after your sanity. This show... Junior...
A green...
Ah zut, c'est ce que je voulais. Ouais, ça doit être fermé.
Closed. Too bad. It looks comfy even at night.
Alors faut un bain alors.
Good evening.
Oh? What?
It's only me. Good evening.
Well, it's evening anyway, but I'm not complaining. Still, I'm tired and thirsty and this shift is lasting forever. Actually, I'd rather be working on my novel some more. It's called Penny the Pudgy Pyromaniac.
You're an author? What's your name?
Penny. Don't volunteer for the night shift, they said. And now...
But I think you were complaining. Hello?
Who's there?
Still me.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Oh no! What if a crow had come? Or my superior? I need some strong black coffee very, very urgently. Why is Anya's cafe closed at night? Why? Why?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll try to get you a mug of coffee.
Huh? What? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
No problem. I'd advise you to avoid counting sheep, though.
Sheep, fluffy, soft, fluffy, soft sheep.
Vu qu'il dort, je peux en prendre. Même pas. Ah si,
Paws off! You, I even.
même la nuit. Ok.
There's a message on the door. On a major expedition upon the waters of this world, expect me back in 3 months. Kind regards, Spitzway. P.S. Upon my return, I would very much like Anya's outstanding pumpkin seed cake.
Tout fluffy et dufteux. Oui, c'est ça. Oh, les nains, ils travaillent.
It looks like it was hit by lightning. Somebody seems to have carved 4 openings into its gnarly trunk.
Ah, là j'ai aussi mes cartes. Ok. Pas par là. Par là. Sommes les nains sur la montagne, au milieu du jour, on voit la nuit. C'est ça.
Hey, what are you doing so far out of town? You'd better not venture too close to the river. Haven't you heard? There's been another crow attack.
Of course I heard. I was right in the middle of it.
Yeah, heard that one before. But we're town guards. We're different. They stationed me here as a crow scout because of the latest attack. and all that, just to make sure that show-offs like you can sleep in peace.
C'est pas...
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ouais, sauf que j'ai vraiment aidé à l'attaque. Bonjour mur de pierre.
You again. Have you come back to rub it in again that you helped me? Pah!
What? No.
Good for you. But anyway, thank you.
Oh.
When we're harvesting our dwarf roots here, you can use our guest bed in the house. Did you hear that, lads? This boy is our guest. Meh! Bah! Bah! They said you're welcome at any time.
I really appreciate that.
Pah! Don't mention it.
Pah. Ah là là. Ouais, j'ai peut-être croisé le renard. Oh.
How strange. There are green lights flickering across the fields. Maybe it's someone with a lantern out for a walk.
Parler avec
There
Platon.
are some very strange green flames dancing over the fields back there. Are they will-o'-the-wisps? How eerie.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen so many stars. It takes your breath away, makes you feel small. They remind me of the glow-in-the-dark stars over my bed. I feel like I haven't been home in an incredibly long time. I hope Mum's okay.
Parler au garde avec la feuille.
At night, you have a wonderful view of the stars from here, but you can see them best from the fields near the bridge. Too bad my friend was moved to guard duty on the river after the last crow attack. I tried
Ah,
to
donc
chat
c'est
with
celui qui
that
est à
poor guy up on
côté.
the wall, but at night he makes no sense whatsoever.
Ok.
Oh, what's going on here?
The bodies are my due, for I discovered him, freed him from the prison of his existence, and made him useful to us.
The belongings are my due, for I placed the 4 metals in his hands. When his vengeance is at hand, our work begins.
Land is my due, for I let him know the order in which he must drive them into the trunk. When their power comes to bear, our work shall begin.
The souls are my due. From me, he knows how many blows he must strike. Once he has struck them, we will go to work.
Someone is listening.
Only a child.
A human.
One of us.
Ouais, enfin, on se ressemble pas des masses. C'est bizarre ces mecs. Alors, celui qui a le chapeau jaune, on le voyait... Bah, avec la vue sur la ville, en fait, c'était sur le côté en disant « Oh, je suis personne d'important ». Lui, je l'ai vu une fois. Et les autres, je les ai jamais vus. Là, j'aurais peut-être dû
Come to
aller...
us, Jerry.
Oh, how did they get here so fast?
Jerry, behind this portal lies another world, strange to us, but home to you. There you must learn your first spell. That is our tradition.
How exciting!
This time we will open the portal for you. Seek the ancient toad we saw at the foot of the portal tree. It is old,
I have seen in your cards that the toad will keep a spell ready for you to learn. Probably.
Arrow, stick to your script.
Oh. Good luck, young apprentice.
Un script? Comment ça, un script?
Well then. Whoa!
Piouf! On a été aspiré.
I'm home again. Huh. I was sort of afraid I'd come out somewhere odd. Everything is suddenly so small and normal. Whoa. Well, almost normal. Has the toad really always sat there? I've climbed around on these stones so many times. Oh man.
Faire une petite sauvegarde. Sauvegarder.
Hello?
The song of the woods. Such a beautiful sound. So peaceful, so...
It's sound asleep and talking in its sleep. Wow, it's huge. It feels like my head can't decide if it's here or not. I guess that's the coin's doing. Ever since I looked through it, I see things differently.
Sparrow.
On va se balader un petit peu.
Ah, everything is just as it used to be.
T'es sûr?
Reassuring.
Je me rappelle pas d'avoir vu ça.
The great Zaroff experienced the greatest illusionist of our time. That's the same poster I took from the trunk. Who put it there? Strange.
Donc avant d'entrer dans l'arbre, on n'avait rien à faire du crapaud géant, mais maintenant tu peux l'entendre. Bah en fait, au début du jeu, après qu'on ait fait apparaître Marquis avec le chapeau, donc on a fait notre mélange spécial avec une carotte et plein d'autres trucs, on a fait apparaître un coffre, on a pris le chapeau, on a fait sortir Marquis, bref. Il nous a donné une pièce magique qui est là. Là. Donc cette pièce magique trouée, qui, quand j'appuie sur espace, en fait, c'est elle qui me montre cette vision-là. Et au début, ce crapaud, c'était juste une énorme pierre en forme de crapaud. Et quand j'ai regardé à travers la pièce, en fait, j'ai vu que c'était un vrai crapaud. C'est pour ça que je l'entendais pas au début. Mais maintenant, oui.
The Great Zaroff, clairvoyant illusionist, coming soon to a theatre near you. When and where? Strange. Hello up there.
Est-ce que avec ma branche, je peux de nouveau... Ah non.
You made yourself comfortable, lazy bones.
Je pensais qu'il était... Il était mou dès le début. Non, il était pas mou dès le début. Ok, par là, il n'y a rien de plus. Très bizarre, ça c'était pas là et ces trucs non plus.
I already raided my secret stash. Too bad. Empty. No comics, magic messages, or even pink letters from annoying pen pals. Nothing. Nothing on right now. My school stuff is in there waiting to be packed. But adventure awaits out here, at least until lunch. And at 3, there's a new episode of Future Dogs, 4-legged time travelers. Strange. But I'd say it was ever since I became so much.
Ok, donc il n'y a pas grand chose ici à faire. Tournons là. Est-ce que si je fais de la grenouille musicale sur toi, ça marche?
Maybe the clicker frog will appeal to it more than my voice.
The call of a friend. No, it's only a dream. The song of the woods drowns out everything. So peaceful. So...
Looks like it didn't quite hear the clicker frog because of the song of the woods. The atmosphere here in the woods is very calming.
Alors, est-ce que mon livre marche ici?
Not now. There's no time to lose.
Ah.
Rose hips are cool. Crumbly chalkstones. If I hadn't already taken one, I would now. A stick won't help.
Ouais, il faut peut-être utiliser quelque chose avec le pivert.
No. You don't say. Obviously I don't speak, woodpecker. What are you trying to tell me, bird? What? Hey, why are you looking at me like that? I have a sinking feeling I said something wrong. Oh well, at least it's quiet now.
A cuckoo. It sounds so.
Est-ce que là ça marche?
Maybe the clicker frog.
The no, dry. So.
Because of the atmosphere.
A cuckoo.
Wow, it feels. I guess that ever since.
Ok. Ok, donc il est complètement parti, ça c'est bon. Je trouve un moyen.
It sounds so.
Rose hips are cool. No, I can't risk becoming.
Je peux pas prendre le risque d'être trop musclé. Ouais. Façon de voir les choses.
There aren't any stars I can use to orient myself there.
A cuckoo. It sounds so.
One of my books says that mushrooms only grow in circles in special places, near entrances to the realm of the fairies. But it also says that fairies can be really, really unfriendly. I'd rather not meet any. I have to be careful or the chocolate will melt in my hand. Again, that's what Mum always says. The owl's walk, it runs between the trees. The portal to Mousewood is closed. Who would have thought the old path tree could do something like that? Path tree. Maybe in the olden days, someone actually knew about the portal.
Je sais plus trop quoi faire, donc je vais voir si... Ok.
Just a little pinch. Oh man, now my ears are ringing. Anyway, the sneeze seems to have chased away most of the birds in the neighborhood. But the toad is still sound asleep. Maybe the clicker frog.
On va essayer.
The call of a friend. No, the song drowned. So.
Looks like it didn't quite hear the clicker frog because of the song of the woods. The atmosphere here in the woods is very calming.
Crickets in the distance.
Ok, donc il y a des grillons au loin.
Sometimes I think the I wonder why.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Mum says there used to be important today.
Oui, je sais. Allez, avance. Oui, c'est là-bas les grillons.
Ah, Mum must have gone shopping. I wonder what time it is. I don't. I think I can hear a cricket chirping in the barrel. Such a racket in the middle of the day. Unbelievable. That'll take care of it. There. Now it's quiet. Almost too quiet.
Voilà, ça devrait faire l'affaire. Bonjour monsieur le crapaud.
Who disturbs the peace of the woods? Human child. Let me listen to the world a moment longer. Just a few months. Just a few years. Listen.
Ça va faire un peu long hein, quand même.
Listen. To the streams of time.
I'm Jerry Hazelnut, mighty magician.
Understand, all this means little in the streams of time.
You've got a little chalk on your eye.
The streams of time have carried it here and will wash it away, just like you. Go, human, go. Let me listen to the streams of time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it really wants to chat.
Est-ce que tu as du
I
chocolat?
have to be careful of the chocolate, that's what Mum...
Non.
I don't mean to bother you, but...
All this.
So, we've basically been neighbours all these years and haven't met.
And in all those years, you have not listened. Go, if you try, it will erode you, break you down.
It's not all that talkative.
Allez, on réessaye une troisième fois.
Wow! The streams of time?
The streams of time. Once you learn to pause, to wait, and to listen, then you will sense how they flow around you. The rock. I can hear the whispering.
The whispering of the rocks?
The rock. It hears. If you learn to hear and to listen, as you listen to me, it can reveal to you what the streams of time have carried past it. Come closer so that you can learn how you can hear the voices of the rocks.
Bah après un nouveau sortilège. Je suppose. Tu as pris une formule magique. Pour l'utiliser, ouvre l'inventaire, clique sur la formule Murmure des rochers sur la baguette magique.
The voices of the woods. They sound more mournful since my last awakening. Perhaps this is my last awakening before I become one with the streams of time.
Donc en fait, il fallait juste lui poser la bonne question.
This world is changing.
On est des magiciens. Ouf.
The world whispers to me of your fate. The path which you have taken will show you the meaning of horror. Beware. Beware. Yet it also holds joy. If you find that which you do not even know you have lost. Let me listen to the world a moment longer. Just a few years to...
They fell asleep. Horror? And find something I don't even know I lost? I wonder if Mum is back from shopping. It feels like ages since I saw her.
Be brave, Jeremiah Hazelnut. Magicians have to be strong.
Whoa!
Ce que je rappelle, nous faisons une formation de plusieurs semaines, voire plusieurs années. Mais dans 2 jours, nous devons reprendre l'école.
Jerry, you did it! You've learned to hear the whispering of the rocks and stones. With this, you can listen to any stone that has been given a face. An excellent first spell. Now try it on this crystal statue. The spell is on your magic wand. Take it and point it at the statue.
Une petite sauvegarde. Alors, baguette magique, murmure du rocher. Oh,
Jerry?
Did somebody just call my name?
c'est étrange tout ceci.
It begins. The first nail has been struck.
What does that mean?
I will explain everything to you in good time. I must consult with a magician of Mousewood. You know where to find us, or contact me with the Advice Seeker if you need my help. Seek the entrance in the next portal tree. You will learn your next spell there. But you will have to open the next portal tree without my help. Look for the magical creature who lives in Mousewood. You have already met one of them, a little man in green. Your cards tell me that you will learn another spell from him. But to do so, you must ask him to open the portal to his home for you, for only there can he teach you his spell.
Un petit homme en vert.
Little man in green. Oh no, he's probably still hopping mad at me.
Ah oui, probablement.
Who would have thought the old path tree could do something like that? Path tree? Maybe in the olden days, someone actually knew about the portal.
Hmm? Alors, est-ce que mon nouveau sortilège peut marcher dessus?
You're funny, little boy.
Ok, ça m'aide.
Feathered enemy eat all your savings? Sometimes you just need to find the right stranger to make all your money problems disappear. And then all it takes is your signature. Just your signature.
Huh?
We have arrived. We will be the solution.
Okay. Weird.
Mhm. Tu vois, ils sont partout maintenant.
Have you ever had one of those days where everything goes wrong? Don't you often wish that someone had a cure for it? I bet Mousewood will soon need a whole lot of curing.
Huh?
We have arrived. we will be the solution.
Sure. Strange
Sure.
guy.
Oh,
There you are again. See what you've done.
What have I done?
Bah.
bah.
Side effects. I've got insomnia. It's during the day.
I'm sorry?
That's all right. Still better than a dwarf cold. If only I weren't so bored. Bah. Bored!
Bon, moi, il me faut du café. Pour l'autre souris de nuit.
One hot coffee. Too bad I don't like...
Voulez-vous du café? Oui, bien sûr.
My coffee's cold.
Sérieux?
Silver foil won't help here.
Ok, j'ai tout compris. On va juste repasser en jour.
Nothing's whispering here.
Our neighbour, the old magician, threw out this cabinet. Now we're restoring it for sale.
I see. The door is slightly open. There's something inside, but I can't just reach in there while the hedgehog is looking. Ha! It sounds like they really enjoy their work.
No, you have to take carpentry seriously. First, you have to sketch and measure.
Or you can just jump right into it. Be spontaneous. It helps. With a saw, hammer, nails, paint.
But only after you have everything planned out. Otherwise, it will come to nothing.
But that way you plan out all the fun.
Don't argue, I think you both have a point.
Yeah, you're right. Sometimes I'm a little too serious.
And then you get mad if everything doesn't go as planned.
You're a lot more spontaneous.
But you know more about carpentry.
Oh, nonsense.
No, really.
Well, maybe a little.
Ah, you're the best, brother.
Well,
Bon, c'est mignon. Alors, est-ce que si ici je passe de nuit, ça aide à quelque chose? Ah, ils ont rentré le truc, donc ça me sert à rien en fait. Ah ouais, quand ils font la fête, ils la font pas à moitié.
Hey, no you don't. Nobody comes in here without an invitation.
What? Why not?
Private party, capiche? You ever heard of one?
No. What does it mean?
It means that nobody who wasn't invited gets to join the celebration.
Oh, I see. Why didn't you just say so?
Ugh.
What are you celebrating?
Well, a birthday. What else? You don't know anything. Well, it's going to be a dull party without a cake.
What did you say?
Nothing. None of your business. Family matter.
Why are you standing out here all alone instead of joining in?
Because I have to wait here.
What are you waiting for?
For you to finally start minding your own business. When is Anya gonna deliver that blasted cake?
Where did you get those great party lights?
Well, they're glow nuts, of course. The night watchman's family makes them by hand, but that is none of your business. Just like everything else.
Oh, il y a Monsieur l'écureuil.
How can I get a glow nut like that?
You can't just pick one of these up, you know. Only members of the city council or night watchmen can obtain them. They are sold to private persons only on extremely rare occasions. You'd have to belong to one of the most important and influential families in Mousewood, like the Hare family. Our family tree goes back to the beginning, a time that you can't even imagine, when it would have been unthinkable that someone like you...
Yeah, all right, I get it. So, there's no cake at your party?
Yeah, that's right, you little wise guy. I don't know what's keeping Anya, but without cake, this party will be a disaster. But that's family business and only family business.
Well then, have a good time. I don't mind being excluded.
Finally.
Locked.
Eux, ils sont là. Est-ce que je peux parler avec eux?
Excuse me.
A child. We worry about you.
Humans like us tend to worry.
If you look closely, you can see the worry in our faces.
Boy, who knows that you are here?
What if you were to disappear on an ill-fated night such as this?
Ill-fated? But I...
Soon this world will be healed.
No more worries about money.
About land.
About luck. About health.
But you make us worry.
Ce n'est absolument pas flippant. Bonjour, grande statue. Ok. On va se remettre de jour. Hein. Parce que de nuit, il y a des types louches. Alors, on va réessayer. Peut-être que cette fois, la statue, elle dort pas. On va causer avec Anya.
Welcome back.
I've heard that the Hare family is waiting for a cake.
Yes, yes. They celebrate every night and have very special requirements. But unfortunately, I'm missing a couple of ingredients.
And I bet you just happen to have a list for me, don't you?
Yes, you guessed it. If you find the ingredients, I can make the cake, and you can take it to the hares.
About the cake for the Hare family, again.
If you find the ingredient, just take...
About the preparations for the Treetop Festival.
Everything will be ready, cream puff. The dwarves are brewing blue juice again. The Treetop Festival can come.
See you later.
Take care.
Alors, voyons voir.
Missing ingredients for the Hare family's cake. A handful of sweet red berries, chocolate, some milk, and beet syrup.
Ok, bah je peux déjà lui donner le chocolat.
An ingredient for the cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is a handful of sweet red berries. And then some milk and beet syrup.
Bah, le jus de betterave, je crois savoir où le trouver. Ah oui, ça tourne bien son jus bleu. Est-ce que je peux mettre là-dedans?
The opening in the keg is too small. I'll never get the syrup out of there. No, I'd better be careful. No, I'd better be careful with the thing. The mug is already... I could empty it into the sink.
On va vider la tasse. J'aime bien, il y en a un là-haut et un là en bas. Qui dort.
Good riddance. Now my mug is empty. A mug full of thick, sweet syrup.
On va retourner la voir. Il reste les baies à trouver.
Extravagant. Welcome back. An ingredient for the cake. Thank you, my little cracker crust. All that's missing now is a handful of sweet red berries, and then some milk.
Le lait, c'est chez l'autre.
One of the post horns that could... I wonder how he can hear that frog toy. Maybe frogs have...
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Hello, Jenny. Well, where to? I heard strangers live in the trees to the northwest. They say they're giant moths. Let's go. Hang on tight, Jenny. See you later.
C'était pas si loin, il faut que j'aille chez les souris. Chez les hérissons.
You're funny, little boy.
Ouais, peut peut-être m'aider pour ma blague.
I ought to talk to people who like jokes.
Récupérer du lait.
Now I've got milk.
Ah, mais du coup, je peux parler aux pierres, donc je peux utiliser ça là-dessus. Manque 12 gouttes.
And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
Where is that humming coming from?
And it's no, nay,
That's a lot of
never,
mailboxes.
There's a lot of...
no,
Well,
nay,
of
never,
course.
no more will I play
That big
the
flower is
wild
really
rover.
interesting.
Hey,
No, never,
what are you
no
doing
more.
sniffing around?
I'm just admiring the big, pretty flower.
Flower. Rubbish.
And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay,
There
never,
he is again.
no more
The
will I
little man in
play
green.
the wild rover. No, never, no more. No, never, no more.
He thinks nobody's watching him. The little guy put his clothes on the table. I'll go grab them.
Ah, tater skins and goat manure. You can see me. What do you want from me?
I'm, looking for a tree portal.
You want to break into me world, and I'm supposed to help you do it. Miserable blackmailer.
I,
Right. All right. You leave me no choice. Put my clothes back, turn around, then I'll help you. And stop staring.
at me shamrock.
You're... Oh.
There, that's better. Well, rattle me bog. Where's me hat?
I still have it.
Ah, a professional blackmailer, are ya? All right. Meet me at night above the town hall, then I'll show you the way into my world. But kindly bring my hat with you.
Professional blackmailer? I want to be a magician.
What are you doing there, boy? Sounds like a bad case of talking to yourself.
Nonsense. There is a little green man that only I can see.
I hope he isn't dangerous.
What?
Nothing.
Je parle pas tout seul, je parle au petit homme vert que personne ne voit. Du coup, je dois le retrouver, je sais plus. La nuit. Allez, on va sauvegarder. Et je pense que je vais m'arrêter là pour ce soir. Je vais essayer parce que sinon il n'y a pas de bruit, il n'y a pas de musique. Fait quand même 2 petites heures, tranquillou. On a bien avancé, on a envoyé nos invitations, on a appris notre premier sort. C'est quand même pas mal. Et on a trouvé le petit homme vert. Là, il y a des gens assez bizarres là qui viennent de débarquer en ville avec qui sont soi-disant des humains, tout ça. Bref. C'était plutôt pas mal pour une petite soirée tranquille. La suite sera, je ne sais pas du tout quand, étant donné que je dois me lever très tôt le matin, je rentre tard dans l'après-midi. Je ne sais pas si dans la semaine j'aurai le temps, mais sinon ça sera, je ferai ça le samedi soir, tranquillou. J'ai pas mon téléphone sur moi. Je veux voir qui est sur les internets. Dites-moi qui est sur les internets. Twitch, réponds-moi. Je te l'ordonne. Pardon. Ouais, le titre, il est... Et transporté, ouais, le titre est pas mal. Ah ouais, il y a On Teste. Alors on va aller voir on va aller chez On Teste. Faire un petit raid chez On Teste, nos amis québécois. Où il y a de la douce. Du coup, je suis pas restée assez longtemps sur mon Twitch pour voir. Alors, on va y voir tableau de bord. Est-ce que là-dessus ça marche? Couper l'audio, parce que sinon ça va... C'est pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Voyons voir qui fait quoi. Ouais, on va quand même aller chez On Teste, ça reste du... Fait un petit live montage tout tranquille, donc c'est bien pour finir la soirée. Faites un grand coucou à Oli et Cora, qui sont super sympas. Comme dit, moi, je sais pas pour cette semaine. Peut-être oui, peut-être non, et sinon ça sera sûrement samedi prochain pour la suite. Il fait besoin de me reposer, moi, après les semaines que je vais me faire là au travail. Bref, sur ce, moi je vous dis bonne nuit et bye bye!